Hey everyone, it's Jen. Thank y'all so much for joining me today. Today I'm going to be creating this look using more neutral type of colors. I really ended up loving it, as you can see. It's just really pretty and I just love. I hope y'all enjoy it as well. There will be a lot more makeup tutorials coming up very soon, so make sure you keep tuning into my channel. And if y'all want to learn how I got this look, just keep watching. Okay, so prior to filming, I applied my Glam Couture eyeshadow primer all over the lid and a little bit under the eyes, just so that the pigments adhere to the eye a little bit better. It is great for pigments, but if you do have oily lids, it may crease on you, so I wouldn't recommend using this primer. I just really like it because I don't have to wet any of the pigments. So I'm going to start off by taking my Low Cornell Maxime Smart Brush in 1/4 of an inch, which is just a really small eyeshadow brush. And I will be taking Glam Couture's Reflects Gold. And this is just a really pretty color that I will be applying in the inner 1/3 of my lid. So that's good right there. Next, I will be taking my medium eyeshadow brush and using Honey Bun, which is this one. It's really nice. I really like this one. Then I'm just gonna place this right on my lid, and I'm just patting on it on my lid, just so that it adheres to the skin a lot better. And I'm overlapping the Reflects Gold slightly, and I'm leaving the outer 1/3 alone. Some product may get there either way, so that's okay, but try not to touch it with your brush. So that's good right there. As you can see, it's just really pretty. I really love this color. Next, I will be taking my MAC 272 brush, which is just an angled brush. I recommend that if you do have a smaller lid space, this would work very well for the contouring of the eye or for applying any eyeshadow on the crease. It is on their goodbye list, so if you are interested in it, I would definitely head to a MAC and get one, because I really do like this one. It's very precise and I like how it blends out. So I will be taking some of my Antique Brass, which is that one right there, and then make sure you tap your brush so you don't get all of the excess. If you're not very good with pigments, I would recommend using a translucent powder under the eye area. And then I will be applying this starting from the outer corner, bringing it into my crease. Now right now you don't really want to worry about the blending with this brush. You just want to make sure you apply it in the correct area. Now for those of you that you have like a hooded lid, you can always apply it above your crease so the eyeshadow shows up a lot more. So kind of creating a different, area for your crease. You just got to work with what you have, My sister's the same way, so I was actually talking to her about that when she was here, which I was really happy she came. Love you, sis, if you're watching. So we're just applying this right on the crease and then bringing it up just a little bit. Now this is good right there, and as you can see, there's a lot of harsh lines and all that good stuff, so that's okay. We're gonna take our crease brush. This one's similar to the MAC 228 brush, and as you can see, it's just a fluffy brush. You can take anything that's fluffy just to kind of smooth out the harsh lines, as you can see. So I'm just gonna take my brush and just start following the shape of my eyebrow, just so everything looks good together. And as you can see, it's already like blending it out nicely. That way you don't have any harsh lines. In my opinion, I think that having a well blended look is the key to having a nice eyeshadow. At least that's what works for me. Now, I know that some of you don't like to take it so far up. That's okay, you don't have to. You could just follow the same steps that I'm taking and just do your own thing with your shape of your eye. Then I will be taking my Stila No. 5 brush, which is just a stiff bristled large eyeshadow. I will be using MAC Vanilla, and you can just use any white or beige eyeshadow you have. Off-white, I guess you could say it is. just like so. So as you can see, all of those harsh lines are gone, and it didn't go too far up, but again, you can just leave it down here and just have free lid space. It doesn't matter, it's just all up to you. Then I will take my 272 brush, and as you can see I have two because like I mentioned, they are on their goodbye list, so I wanted to make sure I had backup. But I will be taking my MAC Carbon, or you can take Black Tide or whatever. It's just a black eyeshadow. Then I will be placing it on the outer 1/3 of the lid. Now as you can see, I'm not really taking it in that much. I'm just dabbing on. As you can see now, it got contoured, so it's going to make the eye appear bigger. Then I will be taking just like a similar brush to the 219. This is the Glam Couture Smudger brush. And I will be taking my Antique Brass again. Then I will be applying my Antique Brass in the outer 1/3. Now this is just so that the eye appears bigger. As you can see, right away it gave it a more open look. Now you can make this as subtle as or as intense as you like it. This is just my personal preference, and as you can see, it really just gave it a really nice look. So then next I will be taking my MAC Feline, and this is just a smudgy coal-like pencil. Now this one is already discontinued. It's a limited edition pencil, which I have no idea why MAC did that because it's amazing, but it is very smudgy. So I apply this lightly and very carefully because otherwise it will smudge. For those of you that have Feline, you know exactly what I'm talking about. But any coal-like pencil would work. This is my favorite, so I bought a lot of backup for it as well. Always make sure you're looking at the MAC website for the goodbyes because sometimes the good stuff just goes so quick and they take it off, unfortunately. So what I'm going to be doing next is applying this on my waterline. So for those of you that have more rounded eyes or want them to look longer, that is the key. You have to make sure you bring it in a little bit more, and that's kind of like the Arabic type of style, and I find that that works very well for my eye shape. So next I will start by applying it on the outer 1/3, a little bit thicker. Then I will be applying it on my lash line very, very lightly and a very thin line. Now, the reason that I did not put a liquid eyeliner on my lash line is because I didn't want it to be such a harsh look. So that's why I did a pencil. Then I will be applying it on the lower lash line on the outer 1/3 only. Just like so. And I know right now it looks messy, but we're going to go back and fix that with a smudger brush. Now for smudging this particular look, I'm going to be using the 214. The reason I don't use the 219 is because it's a lot fluffier and you can't really get precise with the smudging. You just have to be very careful if you do use the 219. So I'm going to go on and start smudging upwards on the outer 1/3. This will make the eye appear bigger. Then I will be smudging the lower lash line where we place the Feline. We just want the eye to appear bigger. Just like so. So see, we achieved that. We'll do the same with the upper lash line. Because we did use a pencil and sometimes it can get a little sloppy. So you just want to soften up those lines so the look doesn't look so harsh. Just like so. My eyes appear bigger already. So those are the key things to making your eye appear bigger, and I also have a video on that. So for those of you that want your eyes to look and appear bigger, I have a video tutorial for that. So that's pretty much that right there. Next, I will be applying my false eyelashes, and for those of you that need help applying false lashes, I do have a video tutorial for that, and I will either place a link for you or place that as a video response if you need help. And I'll be right back as soon as I'm done applying those false eyelashes. Okay, so I'm back. I've already applied my false lashes and my mascara, and I'll get close so y'all can get a closer look. As you can see, it's just really, really pretty. And for my lashes, I'm wearing the Red Cherry number 82 lashes. On my cheeks, I'm wearing the MAC blush in Blush Baby, which is just a really pretty matte blush. I love this blush. And then as a highlight, I'm wearing the Mineralized MAC Skin Finish in Soft Gentle, which is really, really pretty, and I'll swatch that out for you. You see? It's just a really nice, as a highlight, I love it. And then on my lips, I'm wearing the Glam Couture Happy Hour lipstick. And over that, I'm wearing the Fresh Glam Couture lip gloss. Love these two together. And that's pretty much it, you guys. So thank you all so much for joining, for watching the video, for all of the support and the kind comments. I greatly appreciate all of you. And I hope y'all have a great day. Take care. Bye.